station. Hey, Andrew. Did that save? Okay, that's saved. Hey, MTG. Alright, today no real plans, I guess, so I guess I'm just gonna suck at peaks today. What is today? Today is Expedition. Whatever. Is Honor coming this in 2 days? 3 days. Okay. This account really needs to get a burst hero going. Like, I really need to get this Bale up and running soon, or else I'm really in trouble. I gotta say. This account is really suffering. Hey, Qatar. Alright, let me see what I'm doing, though. So if I took... I guess no matter how I do it, it's going to take 2 cycles, huh? And I have to overfuse a 9-star. Which I don't think I have the flags to do, actually. Oh, no, I do. So I could fuse a 10-star right now. But I don't know who it would be. Abyss, no, Wolf. It could be Wolf. Could be Mega. No, it cannot be Mega. I really hate how undead, like, all of their good ones are, they don't go to 10. Ripper? No. God, I can't take anybody to 10. It's actually annoying to make... It's actually annoying to make 10-star fodders. Alright, let me see here. Abyss. Swordmaster doesn't have a 10. I could make a Wolf Rider. Martin? Verthandi? Oh, it could be Verthandi. X-Death and the Mikun? Yeah, it's hard to get ones that you want on demand. Hey, Patrick. I guess it could be Verthandi. Let me see here. So I need 180 cleric flags. 90. And then I would need to make a mage or a wanderer. A mage or a wanderer. X-Death? Of course I don't have enough copies of X-Death. Alright. Orphe. Of course I don't have enough copies of Orphe. Ah! Hey, Ronald. Hey, Vu. Oh, wait. Swordmaster. I don't have a 6-star. How about... No. I guess it could be Gerald. I guess it can be Gerald. Okay. What do I got? 26 million. Who doesn't have a lot of puppet maids? The better question is, why don't you have puppet maids? Doesn't everybody have puppet maids up the wazoo? Alright, let me see. So I can make... I can make Gerald, and then I can make Verthandi 10. Alright, I could do this. I can do this. So, I need 89 cleric, and then that's it. I guess no matter how I do it, I'm gonna be overfusing anyway, so it doesn't matter if I do it now or later. Hey, Andrew. Alright. I have finally hit the point. Puppet Maid is easy fodder. Everybody that comes from 4 stars, easy fodder. Veg is really only good if you've got a burst hero. He's nice to have, but he works best if you've got him a Kurt or whatever. Kurt Bale Themis. Because he does... No! I went broke. He does better if you've got damage to take advantage of his defense lowering. Hey, I got 2 assassin flags. You thought I needed money? You were wrong. Next year in Miracle Eyes, your guess is as good as mine. On the channel, we are putting up guesses. It really could be anybody at this point. 6 for Thandi. I don't think you have enough damage. Okay, 9-star Verthandi, which is overfused. Make this. Use... Oh my gosh, I've got no gold souls. I'm broken everything. Is it worth it to buy Mars? If you know you want Mars, hey Minato, he's worth buying. He's good. He really is good. But the thing is, he's low priority. He's not gonna instantly change your team and make it amazing. But he's a very good PvE hero. His stun is really good in Planet Trial and Den. And he does more damage than you think he does. Alright, so we'll make up for that by... This account needs to buy this package every single day. Peaks Mars has absolutely nothing to do with buying Mars in the Soul Shop. So... those are very unrelated things altogether. Unrelated altogether. Hey, NDG. NDG, I forgot. Are you pulling this event for Kurt? I feel like everyone's got to be pulling something for Kurt, even if it's only 1 round. Ooh. Hey, Alban. So I gotta decide if I want to buy the Mars, because next keys is Arwen? Who knows? Because I already have a T4 Mars, and I got 4 copies here. And I got 4 copies here, so it would technically be my 9th if I wanted to make 2 Mars. But I really can't... I can't bring myself to want a second Mars. Like, it's like... He's good, but do I need that many copies? I don't know. I may just end up buying him just because I have souls. But he's not... I don't really need 2 Mars. It's a very hard call, I think. Mars already got buffed. This is already post... He already got changed, so he's not going to get changed again. They did something. What did they add to him? I think this one, removing status effects on his skill, That one got added. And I believe this, when his HP is less than 20, this got changed. And I think this one is new. The 25% chance to get extra damage. I think this one was added. So, like, he's already been changed. So he does much more damage than before. But that's it. You're not going to see Mars get changed again anytime soon, if ever. Like, he lost his chance. And no, I do not agree that Mars is easy to get in Miracle Eyes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Martin. Let me see here. Oh my god. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Okay, I have a lot of these. Probability to get Mars is higher than other Heaven and Hell heroes? I don't really agree with that either. Because it's just a low chance to get rare heroes in Heaven and Hell, period. Wow! Well, I guess I needed the gold. Ugh! That's annoying. Forging Master is just dumb, period. Even if you've got money, it's dumb. Even if you have the money to do it, it's dumb. Minato... Monkey King? So when you say heaven, you mean Mars, Skuld, Themis. But yeah, Monkey King is the other one. I believe that's it for revives. But likely Arwen may have a revive. We know that she has some sort of transformation thing. But I don't really know how it's going to work. God, I am so ready to pull this. I am so ready to pull. For 2 rounds for Kurt. I'm ready for 2 Kurts. I'm kind of excited, actually. Like, alright, so let me see where I am on fusing, though. God, I am so poor on flags. Because I got so little down here. Artifact for Kurt, Ragnarok if you got it. If not, you can use Gaia Bulga. If not, I guess you can use blood metal. Take it easy, Narciso. I use Ragnarok, but I mean, I guess it would have to be blood metal as the next best one. Oh, wait a minute. I have a spare star shards finally. Cuz I took Chessia's off. Huh. Hey, Nathan. Actually, I could just give it back to Aegina for now. So I lost my spare star shards. Alright, I'm just going to hop into peaks. Because Ripper worth keeping. He's still the best first T4 you can make. He just isn't good long term. So he's nice to have, but unless you've already committed to making him, I doubt that he's a hero that people should go, oh, well, if I have nothing to make, I might as well go and make Ripper next. Oh, Boomin's playing. Wow, I might have a problem with this team. Boomin's try. Okay, I gotta try this. First 3 for Secret Treasure. Yeah, they always are. Alright, let's see how he does. Skuld Tank. No energy on Chessia, which is fine. I gotta try this. Alright, so does his Bale have speed? That did not work out so well for you. That did not work out so well for you. Well, I had to try it. Because, of course, Boomin would make an all heaven and hell team, but I don't think it's the best option right now. Maybe if he had, like, 2 Bales. I just wanted to give that fight a shot. Doesn't he have 2 scolds? He does. But he's choosing not to use them. Jack was saying that he thinks Azathoth always banishes the back middle, and that's definitely not the case. Because I just banished the Themis and wiped her bubble. Hey, Immortal Phoenix. Look at Bale. Bale did all the damage. Well, Boomin I don't think takes Arena seriously, so, you know, he's just messing around. Bale is very hard to get. That's why I struggle so hard. That's why it took me so long to get my Bale, because when T4 came out, I think I only had 5 copies. So it took me forever to get the last ones. If I get energy, Chesia is better. If I don't get energy, Aegina is better. Bale is harder to get than Themis. Only because Themis has been offered more times recently, but overall they should be the same. I guess I'm gonna have to bank on energy. I'll bank on energy this time. That's a tough call. That really is a tough call. Actually, I guess I can put... Bale has been offered as event rewards very frequently. He's in a lot of events. He just always costs a lot of money. And because of the novelty, perhaps, people may overlook him for scolds. Alright. You cannot give me anyone worse than this. I guess they can. But yeah, Bale has been offered in extra shops. Should you sell 4-star heroes? You should not. They're not common enough that you can just get rid of them at will, especially for earlier players. I know it's hard to get 5 stars, but fusing 5 stars into, or fusing 4 stars into 5 is really a good option. And I'm not sure what you mean how to forge heroes. You go to Hero Fusion right here. This is where you do it. You do your 5 and 6 stars. Alright, well, this is junk. Bale, Skuld, or Kurt? I mean, Skuld if you don't have one. But hey, Giovanni. But if you already have a Skuld, then probably Kurt. Actually, I'm going to take HP here. I feel like I'm moving towards a cleric team. Skill damage would have been a good one. Overfusing better than altering? Yes. I mean, you can't go wrong with overfusing. The only issue is if you overfuse to the point where you cannot finish the next fuse event. But yeah. You'd rather fuse and then alter if you need to. Oh god. That's not useful. Energy! Energy right now! No. Okay. Right now! Close, but not quite. Okay, not even close. But... man, I need to get rid of Bomb. Oh, wait a minute. I should have given... oh. Okay, if I can get a better artifact for Chesia, I'm going to give Draconic Scroll to Walnir, because it does make Walnir very hard to kill. Alright, this team got a little bit better. Now, I cannot tank with Azathoth yet. I don't have enough healing. Ouch. Wait, that didn't hurt that much. Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Okay, now I really need energy. There's energy! Oh my god. That's so perfect. Alright, I'm gonna... for now, I'm gonna dump Azathoth. Actually... no, you know what? I'm gonna use Azathoth tank. Saizo and Peaks, he's probably a B or a C. He's very okay in Peaks. He's just very okay. Lexar or Bloodtooth, they are more rare than they deserve to be. Azathoth, he's okay in Peaks. He's just not a game changer. Like, he's a support, so you really need to have a good team around him. Oh. Okay. Phoenix is extremely rare. Alright, I like my team now. Oh no! You silenced my only healer! You silenced my only healer! And it didn't matter. Alright, so... oh my gosh. They just don't want me to lose. They just don't want me to lose. Phoenix is extremely rare. Oh my god. So, you're right. Is it worth it to get Phoenix? That seems like a loaded question. That's like saying, you know, why should I buy or should I get good heroes? Hey, Zon. Okay. I'm gonna... oh my gosh, look at this. These are great artifacts. These are great artifacts. Christian, it's hard to say because it depends on which clerics you have. Generally, you do want at least one speed buff if you can get it. Hayush. But overall, you can't go wrong with attack. You can't go wrong with defense. HP helps a little bit. There's a... Wait, this... Was that 9? Wow. He doesn't even need it. He doesn't even really need it. But okay. That was 9, right? Yeah, that's 9. Oh, I should have this. How to use Ragnarok? Find damage dealing hero. Put Ragnarok on them. Done. Ouch. Okay, if... Uh-oh. Am I gonna lose to this? I might lose to this. I lost to this. Dang it! Hey, Bonat. I lost to 3 Zexanoths? Alright, well, let's just re-roll for a Skuld then or something. I don't know. Kurt is great with Ragnarok. I'm gonna hope that that was a good idea. Ah, God, ouch. Okay, well, ouch. Wait. Okay. We are good. Yes! First run of the day is a 10. I feel like this Chestia could have been someone else, but oh well. Peaks with everybody at T4. It doesn't work because of talents. Because if you're going to mess around with your talents on all of the heroes in Peaks, oh my god, Peaks is going to take 10 times as long. Well, there goes my good start. There goes my good start. Immortal Phoenix. I don't get it. I don't understand these questions, actually. No, you silenced Lionheart. He was my key. He was the rock of this team. No, I got stunned before you did. Oh my god. Bonat, but Corvin has really high damage. Martin, true damage is basically the same as attack. It's just counted separately. But it is counted at the same time as attack. So it's counted before defense and damage reduction. Is that the new PogChamp streamer from Brazil? Arwen probably next. I believe it, but we'll believe it when we see it. Doesn't affect skill damage? No, it's separate than skill damage. It's calculate skill. It affects skill damage, but it is not the same as skill damage. So like their regular attack would be attack or their power plus attack plus true damage, plus final blow, minus their defense, minus their damage reduction. And then your skill would be skill plus skill damage, plus attack, plus true damage, plus final blow, minus damage, defense, minus defense reduction. Should you buy Gerald for 10,000 guild points? No, you should not. In fact, you should not be buying heroes for guild points until you finished guild tech. I don't know what to do with this team, to be honest. I want to use Bale, but I don't feel like he works on this team yet. There's even more to it. But that's basically the idea. I believe crit happens after damage reduction too. Swap Vivienne for Verthandi. Wait, which one do you have and which one are you getting? Is the Chessia worth it? Not really. Not for most people. If you don't know what you're gonna do with the Chessia, you probably don't need her. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. And what point in leveling heroes? Anytime you can fit it in. As long as you have the most important guild techs maxed, the rest of it, do it whenever you can. It's not... I think it's not a major priority to get, like, HP or the more worthless ones, like Assassin Tech or the not hit rate, but, like, crit rate for warriors and stuff like that is not as vital. And plus, the last 20 levels, or the last 10 or 20 levels of each guild tech are really, really expensive. Swap Vivienne. So you have Verthandi and you want Vivienne. What about your tank? If you're not using Verthandi as tank, then you didn't really need Verthandi anyway. What are these choices? Skill damage is... I mean, all the attack ones are good. Period. These are terrible choices for this team. Lucio, I believe servers open up once every few days. And a cluster opens up every 64 servers. So you would have to pay attention to the... Oh my god, he wiped my whole backline. Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Wow, I got wrecked so bad. That'll help. I got wrecked so bad just now. So you'd have to pay attention to know when the next first server of a cluster opens. And they're not going to tell you that, obvious. Oh my... Oh, well, this is over. I lost at 4. Oh my god. I lost at 4. How did they just wreck my Dro so badly? Wow, 10 points. I should have put her in the back, I guess. What is the point of a cluster? So my okay, so I can't show you easily. But so when if you are on, let's say, like T1010, when you fight when you fight in honor and in team, it fights between 8 servers. So you are always fighting in a group of 8 servers between honor and team. So you can kind of see here that I am on GT1, and on honor and team I'm fighting everybody from GT1 through GT8. A GT server is a group of 8 servers that was merged into a single one. So if I was on T1100, I would be wait. 56. So T1096. So T1097, when they do honor and peaks, or no, honor and team, they fight between everyone from 1097 all the way up to 1103. And then they merge servers, so they group from 8 servers into 1, meaning that instead of fighting among 8 servers, you're technically fighting among 64. So you have to... The point of the cluster is you usually want to be on the first server of a cluster, in order to have the most time playing among everybody else on the cluster. However, that really only applies if you're going to spend a little bit, because the moment that they spend, you're done anyway. Is this my main ID? Yes. I don't know about that choice. Well, whatever. Themis is usable compared to the other stuff. Minato, more 10s or not. Anything from 8 to 10 is better. Period. Because you only get flags when you get 8 or higher. GT1 through GT8 is servers 1 through 64. I started playing on T1, which was the very first server in the game. I've basically been playing since the game started. Well, let's put it on Golem for now. Hi, Murad. Verth, Zex, Viv, Ripper, Dro, Skull. That just loses to bad luck. T4 peaks with default talents. Then you're really just gonna suck. Like, a lot of heroes with the wrong talents are basically trash. It would... I mean, because if you look at the heroes that they give you in Void Cage with the default talents, they're not that good. How long is the game out for? Is it 2 years and like 8 months or something like that? No, it's more than that. Let me see something. Alright, so my monthly reward is Amy. 37 months. I believe I've been playing for 37 months. I do watch anime. I like it, but I'm not a humongous fan anymore. I don't really follow many series. Hey, Andrea. Oh, shoot. Did I move that artifact over? Yeah, so 3 years and 1 month. Is there an order for monthly rewards? There is. Oh my god, I forgot to switch in Lionheart. Am I a developer? No. I am absolutely not a developer. And the developers in this game aren't really the most... they don't talk a lot to people. These all suck. These all suck. Vivi, T4 after... Boy, by having Kurt before you have Skuld, your team is not as effective as it could be. Kind of feels like Detlefs would tear that apart, but... I mean, Vivienne's fine pretty much always. She's good at all points of the game. Okay, Bale better carry me. Okay, thank you. Great hero in monthly rewards? No, they do not put good heroes in monthly rewards. Skuld T1 doesn't... Wait, why are you asking about Vivienne? You should be working on Skuld. Skuld T4 is way higher priority than all the rest. Wait, who died? Was that Martin? Come on. Okay, well, somebody died, so... Yeah, okay. Hey, Diego. Lore for monthly? Only the very first month of the game. I don't like putting gift on Bale. I'd rather have it on my tank. Skuld is not a good first T4. Okay, well. Do the monthly heroes cycle? They do. After the first month, they cycle, and Lorelei becomes Amy. Giovanni, you should focus on one T4 at a time. That changed somewhat recently, but they gave everybody a free copy of Lorelei to make up for that change. So if you started playing after the change happened, they gave everybody a free Lorelei. I guarantee you got it. Guarantee you got a free Lorelei. Oh my god. World Tree event's not really worth it. It's a pretty bad event. Nope, I'm dead. He's got 2 spiders. Skuld can be like 3rd or 4th T4 as long as your first ones are really good. Because even if her revive is wasted, she still ups your defense and crit rate. So it's not all bad to have her. How did nobody die to that? Oh my god. How is nobody dead? That's so annoying. And now Spider wrecks me. Oh, I somehow won. Hey, Gum. 40 shards of lore and 10 Orphe. They should have fixed that. Wow. I don't even know how I won that, but I'll take it. Okay, well, if you haven't been playing, then of course you didn't get it. That kind of doesn't factor into the question. The last drink on my stream, I forgot because I'm so annoyed by peaks. Oh, I hate this mode so much. Reaper! Come on! Reaper, save me! Please, Reaper! Save... Reaper! Oh, come on! He was stunned the entire battle! I hate this mode so much. If Reaper had fired, I would have won. I hate this mode so much. Refreshing Tavern to get 4 stars or higher? Yes, is worth it. Actually, I've never had this flavor before. So this is Java, the Monster, the Java version, but it's a Swiss chocolate flavor. I've never tried this before. Peaks is just dumb. Just dumb. Akash is strong when you fight him, but he's not that strong when you use him. That's like the rule of Peaks. Everybody is amazing in enemy hands. Jeez, I can't kill anybody. So Croto, I always refresh all Tavern until it's 3-star gems or 4-star anything or higher. Lore or Bale? Where? In regular game or in Peaks? Would I build Viv before Wolf Rider? Yes. Wolf Rider isn't going to be that good unless you've really built a team around him. Where am I from? I'm from Los Angeles. So it is 8:36 p.m. right now. I sometimes take three-star keys and sometimes take 3-star arena tickets, but it depends on my account. The silver keys is like hit and miss. I take them when I'm in the mood for them, so not always. Arena tickets I do usually take. Wolf is okay, but not really on his own. Like, if you have no stun on the rest of the team, Wolf's effectiveness is like 20% of what it is, of what it could be. So as long as you can use a little bit of stun, as long as you've got something. So he works good with like Mars Lindbergh or whoever else has stun. Who has stun? Actually, Dro Aegina technically have it on their 50%. But if nobody else stuns but Wolf Rider, he's whatever. Take it easy, Adrea. Ooh. Actually doing pretty good on mages right now. 2 Mars, 2 Scold. I don't know about that. Aegina has... Oh, no, it's... Never mind, that's Silence. My bad. It's Silence. Actually, this team is not bad. I like this team so far. I want to drop... How's the weather there? I mean, it's fine. We just hit a rainy season, so it's starting to rain a little bit. But overall, it's pretty good. Lindbergh, a good T4? Honestly, not really. He works okay in a stun team, but he misses so much that, again, if you don't really know how to build around him, he's probably going to do terrible for you. Doesn't Orphe only stun warriors in the backline? Hey, Abishai. Wolf Rider's skill does stack, meaning that he can make your team do 105% extra damage. 105 extra % damage. I really want a speed artifact right now. I'll take that. All right, freeze machine. Uh-oh, I forgot. I didn't notice he had a Lorelei. Or Lindbergh. Ouch. Oh my god, he disabled my whole backline. He disabled 5 out of 6 of my team. And now my whole team is... Oh my god. I hate this mode. I hate this mode. So stupid. Alright, well, I guess I gotta show this one for Dr. Stanley because obviously every time he sees something it means that they're good, but let me steal Pogi's screenshot and show you what Lindbergh is capable of. Because 2 million in PvP is really not that amazing. But let me show you. Here is a shot of Lindbergh doing 9 million damage on a crit. That is 9 million damage on one Lindbergh skill. That is what Lindbergh can do. So seeing him do 2 million is like, whatever. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hitting my timers. Peaks with 10 stars. I don't really want to see peaks any different than it is now. I feel like the way it is now is fine. The problem is that if you take things to 10 stars, you're really gonna see... By saying he does a lot of damage, you are implying that he's good enough. You are implying that he's good. Because he can do damage. I didn't put words in your mouth, you put the words in your own mouth. He doesn't consistently do that. Well, in PvE he will, actually. If Wolf Rider gets his skill off enough times, like 2 times, plus that you get like a Verthandi skill plus a Skuld skill, then Lindbergh's damage just goes through the roof. How do you auto-alter 3 stars? It is this button right here. So when it's gold, it's on, and when you pull, it will auto-alter all the 3 stars. So if I were to do... So I have it on right now. It will auto-alter everything that's 3 stars average or... I never said anything about PvP. Now you're putting words in my mouth. Because that's a PvE screenshot. So by pulling, it automatically alters it. And you just get the stuff. So on Guild Boss is iffy because Guild Bosses hit a little bit too hard, but he could be good. I feel like this extra damage is listed as a second number. So I don't think this counts. Because I feel like anytime it says extra damage, it pops their first number. Alright, Stanley, you know what? I don't want to put up with you today. Like, I don't feel like arguing with you. If you do this again, I'm just gonna silence you and then just not listen. I don't feel like mincing words. Just not in the mood for it. Nguyen Lam, if you take the tier list, everything at the top works together. And as far as a tier list for 2021 peaks, literally nothing has changed in the game in the last 2 months. So the tier list that I have is still valid. Lindbergh really seems more like a PvE hero. PvP is just hard because of his hit rate. A stun team in peaks. I don't like relying on crowd control in peaks. It doesn't work on offense because every time you try to do it, you have like 20%, 30% everything. So how can you rely on 20%, 30%? And so it doesn't work. You can kind of rely on things that are like 40% or higher. But even then, like if you consider how bad Freya's Petrify rate is, and she's 36% in regular game, if you imagine how bad it is, that's why it's hard to rely on RNG. The counter then is to either stack a lot of it, but then if you use like 3 Freyas, I don't know. It's not the best choice. It really isn't. Just really isn't. Oh, I don't want these Freyas. Okay, actually I want an energy right now. I'll just take damage. Gosh. Freya is not that good in peaks. If she hit all 6 people at 5 stars, she'd be pretty good in peaks. But she doesn't. In that case, actually. Also, I'm going to lose this one. There's no way I beat that this team. Alpha Dog, nobody is underrating Mars. Oh my god, they silenced my Lorelei with speed. This freaking game. Maybe my double saw will carry me though. If I lock down all his skills, can I kill people before something happens? Nope, he got silenced too. Nope. Rip. But also putting Ragnarok on a Mars is a very tough call. Oh, that was my last... Really? I forgot I lost once. Oh well. Well, Stanley ruined my mood for today. I was already upset at peaks and now my mood is really shot, so... Oh well. Immortal Phoenix, you just should not be buying heroes with guild points. I believe I said that the first time you asked. And Martin, if I had to rate myself as a player, I'd put myself in like the 20s. I don't put enough thought into team composition and strategies to really want to rate myself at the top. Am I going to win this? I was kind of hoping Watchman would save me. It's not looking good right now. What VIP level makes a difference? All VIP levels make a difference just by having them. One of the biggest benefits to VIP levels actually turns out to be, on top of getting extra tavern missions every day, that always helps, but one of the biggest buffs is going to be actually being able to buy extra purchases of this. So if you need extra, this one helps a lot. And let me see, I believe at VIP 1 you get... Yeah, at VIP 1 you can already buy 1 extra. So that and the tavern limits is probably the biggest benefit to VIP, which means whatever you can afford, whatever you want to afford, is fine. But there isn't really a best cutoff point. Is Olivia good at T4? She's fun, but she's not amazing. Her best use is paired with like Vegvasirs, because he has this thing where when he gets hit, it can lower their freeze resistance, which means Olivia freezes more often, which is pretty amazing. But she doesn't do a lot of damage. Is it worth it to buy these daily? If you're gonna buy anything, buying the shards, the 4-star, 3-star shards, is the best purchase for early game. Because honestly, a lot of early people are going to really struggle getting 4-star shards in order to fuse with. Now, I'm at a point where I don't need to buy them, but that's because I have them stocked up. If I use these all up, then I will gladly buy that event over and over to stock up. So they're good to buy when you need them or when you're planning to do something. but it really just depends on how many gems you have and how many you can afford to use. Because honestly, buying this turns out to be critically important at most stages of the game. At most stages of the game, this is critically important. Scold easily frozen by veg. That's just confirmation bias. Scold or veg freezes everybody. That's kind of what he does. It really makes him fun. Do heroes depend on server? No, the odds for every hero is the same for every server. Is Scold a good third T4? That would depend on what your first two are. If your first two are not both very high damage T4s, then no. Okay, so the difference in servers is only different whales build different teams depending on their luck. So you may see more Viviennes on one cluster, you may see more Scolds on one cluster, but ultimately at the end everybody is going to end up about the same. Valk and Verthandi, I wouldn't do Skuld next. Verthandi's damage isn't high enough for that point. Oh gosh, I need better heroes. Hey Ben. I really want to do a cleric team, but I'm not getting it right now. Really not getting it right now. Martin, I wouldn't buy any of those in shop, to be honest. There's so many other things that are more important to buy in. Ooh, Lexar gets to fire at 50%. Yes! Wait, he did 6,000 damage. Is that a lot? Is that... I don't know if that's a lot. He crit for 6,000 damage, and I feel like that's a lot. Month 3, you made Freya T3. That's really good. Ooh, getting better. Getting better. Buy hockey. Yes, there are Indonesian players. I know there's a huge... Oh, wait, no, that's Vietnamese. There's a high... I believe there's a lot of Indonesian players, though. You should be saving gems because next week is Secret Treasure, or you save for like a wish wheel when you want to spend on it, or, you know, there's a whole bunch of different events that use gems. So you really always want to be sitting on a decent... Oh, all right. Lexar, go! 7,000 damage. I feel like that's good. I feel like 7,000 is pretty good. All right, go Lexar! Survive! 3,400. Ah, well. Oh, this is nice. All right, this team is interesting. Interesting. Giovanni, there were 5 winners. Let me see. One was Sita, Jalen, Hakan, Goo Fury, and who was the 5th one? Who was the 5th one? I can't remember. It was Bilbo Basim. Or is that Bill Bob Asim? I'm not sure. Zexanoth was good, but not... Oh, yes! That's great. Nathan, like, give me a... Hey, Drogenis, give me something that it's similar to, actually. Uh-oh. I don't have a good choice. I don't have a good use for this right now. Pogi did not win the finals. Nope, you should always focus on one T4 at a time. Meaning you should focus on Detlef all the way to T4 before you even think about working on Veg. Alright, Lexar. Wait, he already cast. I missed it. And then he died. Uh-oh, am I dead? I think I'm dead. Ow, Bale! Wait. No, no! Ah! The residual healing almost won it. I really need a tank. So Pogi did have an advantage because at the end of the normal round, he posted at the end, which means he is the one that most people see. But because I split it up, oh god, Lexar didn't fire. Because I split it into final rounds, he did not end up winning on the second round. Oh well, that's a loss at 5. Whatever. Shud can tank. I don't think it would have mattered because that was an assassin team. Energy on Chesia. Did I have energy? Oh, I could have put energy on Chesia. I think I still would have died. Cross between Sherlock and a drama show? I'll look into it. I do like detective shows. Yeah. That's how much attention I'm paying to peaks right now, honestly. I could have tanked Landlady and taken Tesla. Yes, the guy with, I think, 25 or 30 Phoenixes won. I had originally thought that that was bold screenshot, but it turned out not to be. Alright, Kurt, you need to do something right now. T1 Valk or T1 Kurt? I would say Kurt. Gum, what do you mean? Counter whose team? Korean show? Well, I don't know then, but we'll see. I don't mind watching foreign shows, but it's not really my... I prefer to stick to shows in a language that I understand. That probably doesn't help me. That probably made my team worse. But I'm hoping that Eagle Eye made my... that Eagle Eye made Reaper and Kurt stronger, which is what I'm relying on. Oh, Pogi's team? I think Pogi is still fine-tuning his stun team. But I don't know that you need to worry about thinking about counters because he shares his team all the time. He shares pictures and setups and stuff like that. I guess I could have taken true damage. Ah, well, whatever. I don't care. Wait, I did hear about Stranger. I did hear about Stranger. Where did I hear about it? How long is it? Lately, we've just been watching some basketball show on... It was on Netflix, but not all of it, called Kuroko's Basket. That's basically what we've been watching now. I feel like I have to take the Ragnarok. Parasite? I saw the movie. I know there's an anime called Parasite with a Y. Have not seen that. The Korean movie I did see. That one was pretty good. But as you can see, I don't put enough thought into peaks to maximize my choices. Oh, I've seen Haikyuu. I've seen all of Haikyuu that's out. Ah, what do you want me to do here? No. Giovanni, they're unrelated. They are completely unrelated. Die, Antwort, they're just added. It does not reset the rest of it. Alice in Borderland is amazing. And I actually went on to read the manga, including the sequel, because there is 16 volumes of the manga, and then there's a sequel called Alice in Border Road. I'm making that up. I don't know if there's an English name. Hey, Neymon. Oh my god, another one? And then there's another one called Alice in Borderland Retry that just started, I believe. There's like 8 chapters out or something like that. So I know all of the story of Alice in Borderland, and it's really good. But I feel like the manga is better. The movie shouldn't have won the Oscar. I don't pay enough attention to the Best Picture contenders. I think it was a shoe-in for like Best Foreign Movie, but Best Movie is like, I don't know. I don't know what it was up against. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing with this team. I have seen, I think, 2 episodes of Bates Motel before it actually started doing anything. But I'm not a fan of horror shows, so I did not continue with it. Yeah, Nathan, Alice in Borderland, the live action, the Japanese show on Netflix. Hi, Bruhify. I liked it a lot. Why are you silenced? Holy cow. They took 3 big skills and no one died? Alright, if these 2 fire, it better be over. Nope, Kurt didn't get to fire. Alright, is Kurt gonna kill anything? Nope, I'm dead. I'm dead. I cannot get through double Dro's healing. Best combo in peaks? There really isn't a best. But a bunch of Lindberghs is great. Themis, Lore, or Vivienne. Honestly, if you finish Skuld, I would take Themis. Having big damage is just too important at all points of the game. You always want to have at least one high end burst hero, if not 2. No, not you. Jojo Rabbit, Irishman, Joker. Zexanoth and Belle. Who's Belle? Alright, you did not silence Kurt, meaning Kurt kills nobody. Oh, wait. 3 people died. 2 people died. Am I going to win this? Yes, I think so. Veg or Phoenix enables him more? About the same, honestly. Oh my god, so many Corvins! I love Corvins! I love Corvin, but this is not the team for him. Yeah, Bates is not horror, but still, I don't like watching all of those. Giovanni, I only saw Joker. I did not see the other 2. I'm gonna be honest, my movie watching has suffered a lot lately. But then that year... I mean, in general, I just ended up not going to the theaters much anymore. If you want to blame something for it, part of it is streaming Taptap. And that takes up all of my weekday... Oh, that takes up all of my weekday nights, and therefore I usually ended up skipping going out to movies. But now that we're at home all the time, we kind of just sit in and watch Netflix late at night. Ainsama, you mean Overlord? Only 3 chapters. Wait, 3 chapters? I work regular work hours, so I'm done by 6 usually. Freya or Olivia? Take Freya. Oh my god, this Kurt got destroyed. Oh my god, my whole front line got destroyed. Wow, Foreign. Foreign wrecked me. Alright, I have so much damage coming up still. Alright, Kurt fires. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh my god, Foreign wrecked me. Oh my god. Foreign. Freaking Foreign. What is his freeze rate? .5. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good freeze rate. This is a good team. This is a really good team. But because my front Kurt never got to fire, I couldn't do the damage to punch through. Oh my god. Ah, that's depression. That is depression. Alright, well, I'm not hitting 300 points. Giovanni, I don't agree. I think going to the movie theaters is great. It's a whole experience because when you go and you get really surrounded by the whole movie, the darkness and everything, it really brings to life your, I don't want to say your imagination, but it really brings in the feeling of escaping reality and letting yourself be really immersed in the movie. Definitely, it's... Alright, I'll take my own Foreign. Damn it. And a Reaper. There's something to be said for the experience. Now, I can't watch movies in 3D because my glasses don't work with 3D glasses. The last time I tried, it just gave me a headache. What did I watch? I watched something in 3D and it just didn't work out well for me. What is this? How is Reaper stunned? This freaking game, man. Now, I will say that going to the theaters with someone is way more fun. That's definitely for sure. Vang, I've never worn contacts in my life. For a long time, I have astigmatism, so my eyes actually only stabilized more recently. They were not stable for a while. But I think that they made contact lenses that handle astigmatism more recently. But I've been wearing glasses for my entire life, and I don't see a real need to go to contact lenses. I've never played Clash of Clans, but I know that I don't think it's for me. It's a game that I would just get too into. And also, that's a game that's very much into paying. Oh, come on! He stunned exactly my 2 damage dealers. Oh, wait, because it's a spider. Oh my god. Well, loss at 2? What do you guys think? Oh my god. Well, I also never bought popcorn. There is that. Oh no, that's not the artifact I wanted for her. Whoops. But I didn't buy popcorn or soda at movie theaters. It's too expensive. And movie tickets are honestly too expensive these days. Like, I remember the day of like $4 matinees. I am very, very nearsighted. So if I take off my glasses, things gotta be like 2 inches away from my face in order to see it. I want to get a speed lore, so I gotta look for a speed artifact next. So I should probably keep these and look for a speed artifact next round. Okay. Castle Clash. I have not heard of Castle Clash. An IMAX ticket here is like 20 bucks, isn't it? Maybe 18 bucks. It's very expensive. But at the same time, most theaters are still closed due to lockdown. It's going to be a long time before we get back to even seeing movies in theaters. Or I take Ragnarok because Ragnarok's freaking amazing. Somebody was trying to get me to play RuneScape. I refuse. I will never play an MMO ever again. Never gonna do it. Yeah, they're 14 to 15 now. But they used to be like 8 bucks, 9 bucks, 10 bucks. It went up a lot. I played Final Fantasy 11 for 4 years. I lost so much of my life to that game. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead. I'm dead. I gave up so much of my life to that game. I will never do it again. I cannot afford to do it again. Wait, I have speed on Shoot? I do? Son of a... Alright, now I'm going to roll for a hero then. I played Diablo 2. I played that in hardcore a lot, actually. I did a lot of magic finding in hardcore. But then, like, after I lost a few characters to lag, I was like, I can't do this anymore. It was fun because of the whole, like, power leveling thing. Whoops. Like, having people rush you through. I miss those days. Diablo was fun. Oh my god. Lost at 5. I don't like peaks. Less than $1 in India? Is that including, like, the newest and greatest movies, though? Like, the AAA movies? I imagine it's not $1 for... It's not $1 for, like, American movies. There's no way it can be. for your own movies, I could see it, but for imported movies, the price has to go up a lot more. You know what? Actually, I have Diablo 3, and I still never played it. I've been meaning to play it, and I never got around to it. Anyway, the point that I wanted to say earlier, I think the reason that movies got more expensive is because they were dying, I think. Maybe not dying. Aside from like the Marvel movies, I think they just needed, the overhead was killing them. And now that they've got no business, like AMC was ready to go bankrupt last year in July. I don't know what happened to them. Reaper got nerfed in peaks. I don't think he got nerfed. I've still been Reapered. But I feel like crowd control and Vivienne healing has made really a difference. I think once Vivienne changed, she really single-handedly changed the flow of stuff. What? I can go from 1 to 70 in 20 seconds? Like, I still have the game, I still have the PS3 copy and the PS4 copy that I got because I wanted to... Oh god, what am I doing with this team? That I got because I wanted to stack the trophies. But I'm thinking I may just not play the PS3 version anymore. God, I have so many PS3 games that I bought that I never opened and played. Yeah, Vang, that's true. Concessions are it. Concessions make them so much money. Hey, Karma. And I always buy my tickets from Costco because they're cheaper than buying them from the theaters themselves. Which also hurts them, I guess. Alright, this is a great team to get to 4 and die. Alright, I'll take my 4. Come on, give me my 4. Let's go. I don't watch Marvel movies. I've seen... What have I seen? I want to say I saw Avengers 2 and not 1. I saw the first Thor. Maybe the first Iron Man. A couple of the Spider-Mans. I saw the first Spider-Man. Fave anime is Fruits Basket. Fandango? No, I mean Costco. So ticket prices right now are like 14 bucks for a regular ticket, and Costco I can buy them for $11.50. Joker is a fantastic game? There's a game? Hey, you stunned my werewolf. How dare you? How dare you? He was gonna do all of the damage. I saw Joker. I think, actually, all of the Spider-Mans, come to think of it. I saw all 3 of the Tobey Maguire ones. No, I only saw the second one for Andrew Garfield. And I saw the Tom Holland one. Oh, I did see Thor Ragnarok. I saw that one. So I saw the first Thor and the third Thor, but not the second one. Watching things in order is so overrated. Mega, save me! Save me, Mega, you're my only hope. Nope. Minotaur over Paladin? I like Minotaur better. I think he's a little bit tankier. Avengers 1? I don't think I saw Avengers 1. What was I about to do? I'm just gonna change things up. I'm not married to any of this team at all. Minotaur does do much more damage than Paladin. And because he has healing, he survives a little bit better, especially if you can pair him with clerics. But he's like, whatever. Joker I thought was really good. I did see Joker. Aw, you stunned my Mega. Why? Why would you stunned my Shoot? That's just not nice. Alright, I should have enough healing to... Wow, his Lionheart is on fire. Alright, so I'm going to give you a very unpopular opinion. Very unpopular. I know this isn't good. I actually really liked Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad. I actually really liked it. I mean, my reasoning for liking it, I guess, is probably not the right one. But I felt that having Harley be involved as like knowing that his attraction or like attachment to Harley was part of his justification for doing what he did. I thought it made it more not believable, but more forgivable, I guess. I felt like it gave the character a little bit more depth rather than being just a random sociopath that revels in destruction for no reason. I thought that it made his reason for doing damage more understandable. Endgame? No, I did not see Endgame. So that was my take on it. Now, I'm not saying Suicide Squad was a good movie, because it wasn't. I mean, actually it was pretty good until the last 15 minutes or so, and then it fell apart real quick. But I really liked that take on the Joker. That was, and it is an unpopular opinion. I know he's the least favorite. Hey, Cash. But that was my take. Arthur Fleck's motives. I guess. Luna from Wheel and Soul. You should not make Luna T4. Arthur Fleck had... I don't know. There was... It was good for him too, I guess. But... I thought Jared Leto's version was a little bit more... for me, I guess. It hit better for me. That may be a personal thing. Maybe it's just too painful for me to watch depression turn into rage, because I feel like that's kind of a line that a lot of people are walking all the time. And to see it on the movie screen lends a reality to it that is very scary to think about. It could be like, I am only, everybody is only just a few steps away from breaking the same way. And that, I guess, hurts a little bit too much to see. Fuse some heroes. I have nothing to fuse. My fuse doesn't reset until 2 days from now. No, Heath Ledger's Joker was good too. You think I play Peaks bad? I don't care. I don't like Peaks. I'd rather be done with it and never play it again. I don't use crit damage. Well, I'm not married to using this assassin team. I'm still not sure I want to use an assassin team. I'm just kind of using whatever I get. I don't know. It's more fun to have a reasoning for... It's more fun to have a reason to sympathize with the villain if the villain is going to be so front and center in the show. Because if you think about it, you watch Joker or you watch Suicide Squad, you are supposed to think from the eyes of the Joker because they are the front and center. Whereas in Dark Knight, you're not supposed to care as much about the Joker because you're trying to focus on Batman. I probably should have taken Walnier, but I don't care. I really don't care. Bale does not work on this team. You can't use Bale on an assassin team. You can, but it wouldn't have been the best choice for me. Are you gonna fire? You know, I've never seen a single movie with Robert Pattinson in it. I know he was supposed to be good in that one movie, like Water for Elephants or something or other. But I have never seen a single movie with him in it. Alright, give me speed or energy. Speed or energy. None of the above. Well, BRK, isn't that the fun of it? That everybody has their own reasons for liking different heroes or people? Different people like different heroes for different reasons. Am I sad? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Anonymous, I just hate this team. That's why I'm not really thinking too much into it. Oh, here's a loss at 5. Yeah, you don't beat double Viviennes. Come on. Do you want me to do clerics? I have never seen a Harry Potter. I have also never read the books. My girlfriend has seen all of it and she's read all of it. And thanks to her, I have heard the audiobooks for the first 3, maybe 4. But we haven't listened to the audiobooks in a while. Honestly, this is normal peaks for me. My average is, I guess, usually around 300 points, and I'm not going to hit that today. But I'm past caring. I have never seen a single Harry Potter movie. You might also not want to hear that I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings either. I saw the very first one and that's it. And I only saw that this year? End of last year? Okay. Alright, I'm just going to take a speed while I can get one. I don't want to risk it for losing a speed artifact when I don't have that many to begin with. Okay. No, I just don't want to get into gigantic franchises. Once they've already been established, I feel like it's too late for me to want to get into it and then just try to join the party after everybody has already been hyping it for years and years and years. I just can't bring myself to want to get into that anymore. You could say it's a hipster, like I don't want to join the mainstream stuff. Oh god. This is just dumb. This is just dumb. Just dumb. That was such a good team. That was such a good team to go against. What did he have? Kurt. He had double Zexanoth or something. Kurt, Bale, Chesia. Oh, he didn't have energy on Chesia, but I'm over it. Don't care. I like Minotaur more than Paladin. I really do. Alright, so my highest is 278. I did not watch Breaking Bad. Yikes. I saw a couple episodes, actually. The thing was, at the era that it was coming out, I didn't have access to Netflix or any of the streaming shows. So it was hard for me to watch a lot of stuff, because I didn't have TV back in college. I've seen all of Game of Thrones because I read the books. I read the Game of Thrones books back in, I want to say 2000, maybe? 99, 2000. I read the first 3 Game of Thrones books and I loved it. So I started the TV show. And, well, we all know how that TV show ended up. So I bought all of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray. And I refused to buy the last season. Asphalt, I would keep the Aegina. She's good. The books have not ended. George R.R. Martin has promised the last book for, I don't know, over 10 years. And it hasn't come out. So honestly, I've given up on it. I think he's going to die before the next book comes out. Just like Robert Jordan. Wheel of Time. Minato, have you read all of Wheel of Time? I was reading the books for ever since high school. I was reading the books in the early 90s, and I read all of them, and then the author died. Asphalt, you don't have to convert for her. She's not that rare. Game of Thrones sucked from season 4 onwards. Starting at 4... Is it starting at 4 or 5 when they started breaking from the books? I mean, I always said it was going downhill, and my friend didn't want to believe me, but I said it was. And from 5, okay. But yeah, I was telling my friends that the show was going downhill from that point on. And, you know, obviously you don't want to believe it. You go in with the hype, you watch it, and you enjoy it. And it's fine, but definitely I knew it was going downhill. So anyway, Wheel of Time. Oh my god. That ending was so good. Brandon Sanderson did such a good job finishing the end of stories. The end of the series. and it was so amazing. Now, it was pretty bad in the middle. There were a couple books in the middle that were like just boring. I remember book 8 being terrible. But God, Brandon Sanderson ended the whole thing. It was so well. And let me see if I can show you here. This shelf right here, can you see it? This is, oh God, can I pull one out without knocking things over? Can I pull one out without knocking things over? Oh, I knocked things over. No, I knocked many things over. Let's pull out this one. Hi, Kale. So I have the entire series in... Uh-oh, did I show off more than I meant to? I bought the whole series in hardcover. So I have every single book in the series. And it took me a while to buy them all because they were not all readily available, but... that's one of my proud collections. I actually have all the books for Game of Thrones too, but unfortunately I'm not as proud of that series. 8 Rillia, 7 Phoenix. Nan Rillia is really bad at that point. So this is a fantasy novel that's kind of like... It's really hard to explain, actually. It's basically saying there is a source of power that people draw a sense of magic from. And so all women, most women can do it, or not all, not most, but a lot of women can do it, a lot of men can do it. However, the male side is tainted, and any male that has the access to that power eventually gets corrupted and turns insane and murderous. And so it's kind of a journey of people living in that world and then seeing if they can cure or heal the male side of it. It's a very interesting take. I really liked that show. Fan fiction, no. No, the fan fiction world is a very dangerous one to go down into. Actually, I don't need Walnir anymore. Okay, so once I get another cleric, I'm going to dump Walnir for Azathoth tank, and I'll have the healing. Diary of the Wimpy Kid? No, I've never heard that. I feel like this is a really good team. But yeah, Wheel of Time is an amazing series. I love it. I love it a lot. And this is one that I've been reading from the 90s all the way up until it ended, I want to say 4, maybe 5 years ago. There's no way I lose that battle. Well then, finally my first Scold. Finally my first Scold. I am iffy on the series only because I don't know how well it's going to do, but I'll watch it. I will watch it. I think Lindbergh could wreck this team. Oh, wait, why am I tanking with Skuld? Oh my god, what am I doing? What is Dark? That's the... Isn't that like some sort of a German show on Netflix? What am I doing? Well, Skull Tank may actually be a really good... May actually really work out for this team. But I would have preferred it to be Azathoth, but that's... No, I'm going to pass on Kurt. I'm not going to use him. So I read one of the Brandon Sanderson novels. I read, was it Mistborn? But I haven't followed a lot of his stuff after that. I read the one where they use the pieces of metal to get special powers. And I've always wanted to read like the what is it? The God, what was it called? The Way of Kings? Passing on Kurt because your team is too strong. Imagine. Imagine. I don't feel like I want Kurt. I feel like Kurt's going to make this team worse. I really feel like Kurt makes this team worse. Scald Tank is working. It means that her revive always is used on herself. It's very hard to kill her because of... Wait a minute. Don't you have a bone grip? No? Now I have a gift of creation and it's this team is amazing. This is a good team. This better be a 10. So I've been wanting to read some of Brandon Sanderson's stuff, but I don't know. I want to buy it. And it's very hard to find in hardcover. Like I only want to if I buy a book, I only buy hardcovers now. This is a bait. This is a bait. Oh my god, this is a bait. I want another energy right now. I want an energy for my other Dro, and that's going to make this team ridiculous. Ooh, that's a good one too, actually. Why hardcovers? I just really enjoy hardcover books. To me, hardcover is like the ultimate version of a book to own. Oops. For me, definitely Phoenix is better than Monkey King. That is definitely not true. Maybe it is true. Maybe. Okay. Actually, let's try it. Let's try it. The 44 Warrior is great on Void Boss, but it's not always amazing. You may want to... It's not significantly better than a Ragnarok. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? One sec. I thought I had a screenshot. Oh, wait, that was a 10. I thought I had one more. I thought I had one more. Oh well. No, Monkey King was good. But Phoenix helped a lot there. Wow, what a journey. From 10 to 10. And I dropped down to 4 at this point. I didn't see a single Lindbergh all 10 runs. I was not disrespecting Monkey King. I just figured I'd complete the Cleric Aura instead, though. Any codes? There are no codes right now. There probably will be one soon, because Taptap did just put out a Facebook post teasing the new hero and stuff. Hey, last boss. Best aura? Clerics is always the best aura. But they all depend on the quality of the heroes, because a cleric aura with 6 Corvins versus a cleric aura with 2 Skulls, 2 Drows is like a world of difference. It's easier to make a cleric team because you only need like 1 Skuld, 1 Drow to make the team amazing. Whereas assassins, you need like 3 Rippers, 3 Zexanoths, or you need 2 Zexanoths or something. You need so many more good heroes to make an assassin team. Do I manage to make a 10-star every event? No, I do not. I believe... Did I skip it this time? I think I skipped it this time. Oh no, this time I made it. Last time I skipped it, and I'm going to skip it next week. No, I won't, actually. So I'm actually... I won't. I just realized. So I'm going to start on Themis now. I'm going to abandon my Yig and start on Themis. So next round, she will be made 10-star. The week after that, she'll go to T2. No, maybe T1? No, maybe T2. Oh god, how do I do it? I would need 3 cycles to do it. It's gonna take me a while to finish Themis. Do I have flags? I sure as hell do not have flags. Overfusing is very painful. Skuld Azathoth? I like attack on Skuld and speed on Azathoth. So Azathoth has speed, and both my Skulds have a regular attack rune. They both have the same attack rune. I did originally only have energy on one of the Skulds, but I realized that if I'm splitting them up in honor, I needed to have energy on both. So this one used to have an HLJ, and now it has a Star Shards instead. Why am I so good? I'm really not. Finishing Watchmen? I'll finish... So once I finish Themis, then I'm going to decide. Probably after Themis, I work on Arwen or Yig. God, I don't know what I want to do, actually. I really haven't decided how I want to play this out. All I know is I'm so short on flags that it's very hard for me to make anything right now. Chinese New Year? Isn't it end of January? When is Chinese New Year? It is Friday, February 12th. So it is in 3 weeks. And definitely we will see a special event for that. Vivienne? Yeah, I want to make a Vivienne. How many copies do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then, I mean, if I really need to, I can just buy... I can buy 30 copies out of here. So I can get all the Viviennes I need out of this. But I'm just going to wait until it's actually time to do it. So I'll wait for then. See, Nathan, while that statement has some truth to it, I think it's harder for that to happen. They did that to Scarlet, but she had an original version that they could roll back her buffs. If they release a hero that's bugged, they will fix it really fast. If a character is game-breakingly broken, they will fix it really fast. Like when Zexanoth did uncapped damage to guild bosses, they fixed it within a day. 2 days. Top 5 in the world? I highly doubt it. Diamonds for the gold souls? Yes. Yes. Because look at how many gold souls I have. I have 39,000. This is not even enough for one T4. It's not enough. So this is just going to be poof. So probably once I fuse, this is only going to go down. It's ridiculous how many you needed. Bold is up there. Pogi is up there. Degnant used to be up there. A lot of the actual spenders would be up there that actually know what they're doing, but there's not that many. Kristen, you should. So you have to know where you are in the game. If you're at a position where you have so many copies of heroes that you are fusing your 10 stars and making T4s every other month or every 2 months, you need to be buying this every single day. If you're at a point where you're sitting on like 4 T4s and you're just stuck waiting on copies, you can buy it every now and then when you remember. But it's more important to realize how many you will need. First T4, your second T4, Detlaf is a great one. Detlaf would be a great one on that team. And yeah, 1.1 million feathers for basically saving since feathers came out. I've bought some 5 stars, not a lot. Void Cage shop, I buy all the flags, and if I have extra, I buy the chests. Now, I do have one advantage here, is that because I opened a chest and it happened to have this in it, I do not need to buy these for a long time. So I did buy 4 of them at the very beginning, but now I just don't buy them anymore because I've got 10 of them. Good night, Giovanni. Thanks for stopping in. They will never fix Saizo. It's not going to happen. The shop in Void Cage? They have gold keys for 100 gems, which is good. Miracle Eyes for 350 is not bad. Flags for 100 is really good. The hero really depends on what the hero is, because there's some really bad heroes in there. I would gladly buy Kurt Lorelei if they're in there, but I have never personally seen them. I think that's about it. I'm not sure what else you buy. I'm not sure what else you would really buy from that shop. I wouldn't buy the gear for 6,000 gems because 6,000 is just so much, so many gems. And then if you have like luck tokens, you can just buy your 3-star per orange gear from here. Slowly but surely. Wait, how many Miracle Eyes do I have? Do I have enough? Oh my god, I do not have enough for 3 rounds. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, actually, once honor comes, I'll be fine. Okay. So, before we finish, let's take a quick look at the next week's event. Did I pull for Lorelei? I did, didn't I? I pulled 3 rounds for Lorelei because why not? To be honest, you haven't spent honor points? Spend them when you want to pull Miracle Eyes. There's no point in spending them otherwise. But to be perfectly honest, I have Yig T1 and I have enough copies for T4. So if Yig comes in the next Miracle Eyes, I'm going to skip it. I am actually going to skip it. I don't need more Yigs. Do you have to be a certain level? I would assume as long as you're like level 120, they should show up. I've heard some people have not seen them, but I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. Everybody else will tell you they find them all the time. Let me check my other account real quick. You can drink a gallon of water. Are you an athlete? So just for fun, I refreshed and I didn't get it. So I don't know. I will refresh this one and let you know if I see it again. Obviously this account doesn't care because it's broke. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a second Lorelei. I'd like to build one, but I don't know. It's too low priority for me right now. Alright, so moving on to water mosquito. Like water buffalo? So we have the really junky thing. Azathoth, Veg, Yig, Watchman, Kurt, Skull. That would be very annoying. That would be really annoying. But I feel like something with Kurt with 3 burst heroes would be able to do it. And I think that team would... No. Vivienne would hurt versus that team. So we have this stupid Forge Master. We have this Secret Treasure, which is whatever. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say water mosquito before. That might be a cultural difference. We have Soul Shop with Mars and Aiden, which is whatever. It's very interesting that they put in Aiden. Because when they teased it, they most definitely teased this icon right here. But then when they released it, actually they look kind of the same, but they definitely use this one. They've put doubles in the Soul Shop before. They have definitely done it. I feel like they put in Detlaf or Veg before. Hey, Days X. I think they put in Detlaf before. No, Ultima? Maybe they put in Ultima. I don't know. I don't remember. But they've definitely put in duplicates of a hero before. Faster collection of Miracle Eye and keys. Guess what? You collect keys just as fast as I do because all you gotta do is play peaks. As long as you play all 10 rounds of peaks, every account has the same power. Like a day 2... No, not day 2, but like a day 30 player is doing better than me in peaks and gets more keys. So actually, newer players can get more keys than me in peaks. Take that. Miracle Eyes is just you got to play Honor every 2 weeks. It's closed right now, but good night, Drogenis. Thanks for stopping in. As long as you're playing Honor, that one's harder for newer players, but make sure you play it and make sure you bet. You want to place all 8 bets and the championship bet every 2 weeks, and you want to try and win as many as you can. That's where the miracle eyes come from. Ripper and Aiden were once friends. Could be. Good morning, Shreyas. Is it a new picture? I don't think so. This one's in the game. I think you just don't see it normally because there was not enough people in Honor to actually go into championships. Like, I placed 29th, and that's it. 35 people played. There were only 35 people in the championships, in the Honor. How sad is that, huh? So, oh well. Oh, team. Shreyas, if you saw my luck in keys on my alt account on Thursday, it was not good. It was not good. I was down near the bottom that time. Alright, so how do I make a team? So if I want to make a team, how do I make it a bot team? How do I do this? Like, somebody was able to do it. But how do I make a bot team? Like, I've never done this before. Enroll and it autofills? How do I enroll though? Like what? I can't enroll with this team. Like, what is my word? Well, how do I enroll a... I've seen somebody do it on this server, but I can't seem to do it. You altered all your 5 and 6 to make a T3 Ripper? That was a really, really bad idea. I did this. This is just altering my team. I can't remember how to do it. It's before I make a team? I don't know how. I actually do not know how to do this. All right, let me see here. Oh, wait. Is this it? Oh, it's here. It must be this one. Okay. There we go. There we go. It must be this one. Okay, I'll do it at the end of the... This one is to join a team. Alright, so yeah, there we go. There we go. I forgot, I didn't see this one. Alright, one sec. Hey, Goober. We are going to Google Translate this. No. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You choose to form a team with robot thugs. The thugs are never absent, but the strength is weak. Once this team is built, cannot be disbanded. Are you sure you wish to team up with robot thugs? Alright, there we go. Mohammed, Ripper is fine, but you sacrificed way too much to do it, so... A bot team... So, the bot team is like a level 10 team. It's junk. They are like level 20, level 40 heroes. And they're super, super weak. But here's the thing. In the Chinese server, there is only like 5 teams that play. Like literally less than 10 teams that play. So just by even making a bot team, I'm guaranteed almost to get top 10 because there are so few people playing. That's why I've been wanting to figure out how to do it for a little while. But actually, I mean, the rewards aren't so great that it matters. But the point is simply that at least I can get this. I'm going to wait because if I join towards the end, then this team will have less time to beat up on me because they're just gonna use all 12 hits on me non-stop. And so by the end of it, I'll have like 200 points and everybody else that joins will have 1,000. So just in order to keep it a little bit closer, I'm going to join towards the end. Okay. I finally know. I've been trying to figure that out for a little while now. It's very hard because I don't understand Chinese. You know what? It turns out that it's very difficult to find a copy of Reaper. I'm trying to make a T4 Reaper on this team. I got 1 fodder already, and I cannot get another copy of Reaper. Like, I cannot find a copy of Reaper at all on this account. It's actually very frustrating. Thanks, Steven, but it's okay. I think I got it this time. I have no way to get Reaper at all. Like, there's no source for it. It's extremely frustrating. For someone that I thought was so easy to get, I can't find him. Is he in advanced tokens? No! What? How do I have no space? Squalzy, Veg, or Vivienne would be great on that team in place of Freya. Rip. Oh well. Energy summons? Well, I can't do energy summons. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just wait and see it and try to find him in the advanced wheel. For now, I've just been like sitting there waiting for him to get another Reaper. Because he's not in any of the shops. Very sad. Very sad about that. Very, very sad about that. I can buy a Scold. Oh, I'm saving up for a Star Shards, actually. So, even if I wanted to play Peaks on this account, the problem is that I can't. On the Chinese server, I do not get ads for gems. So I lose 400 or I lose 240 gems a day. Like, I cannot get it. If you don't watch ads for gems, you really don't get enough gems to play Peaks every week. That's kind of a problem that I have here. So this account is very, very limited by that. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. So, oh well. So, Soul Shop, Secret Treasure, Wheel for Gerald Walnier, Forge Master, and that's all we got. So this account is kind of just whatever. It just does whatever. I don't play it too seriously, and I don't... Yeah, Nathan, this account is just very poor. The other problem is I have no flags. This account just does not have flags at all. So, it's like whatever. And it's very poor. Minato, if you buy monthly cards, then no. But otherwise, you really, really need it. Use the IP address of another country? I wonder about that, actually. So if I was to make it think that I was in Asia, I could do it? That's too much work. That's too much work. 3 Zexanoth and a Themis with 400 keys? What? I still need Themises. I only have 7 copies. So if I'm working on Themis, I have to buy them with Moonstones, because I actually do not have enough. Oh, wrong account. Is Taptap here as my favorite game? It's the mobile game I spend the most time on. I don't know if I would call it my favorite, but I have the most reason to continue. So here I only have 7 Themises. Look at how many Verthandis I don't have. I have 7. Oh, alright. I think I'm going to call it here for today. Tomorrow we'll be back to Trials of Mana. I do want to finish that game, and then I have so many other games to start. Once I do fusing, I may use feathers to get some 5 stars to pull, but we'll see. For now, I'm just waiting. Just waiting for things to happen. Alright, good night, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. And sorry for getting so upset at Stanley, but, I don't know. Peaks was not treating me nicely, and... Oh, I hate Peaks so much. I really do. I really just do not enjoy playing Peaks. Oh well, what can I say? Good night.